on the MF. I think Light's been a stalwart for Waybo. And then Ambessa for Breathe has been absolutely destructive. 10,000 damage team. Of course, doesn't have Conqueror, but still, missing that sweet spot. Now leaves him at a bit of pickle, doesn't it? He'll get himself to level 4 with 1 more minion, and he gets it now. Will it be enough? Charging up the Q. 3-town strike, immediate knock-up. Who takes aggro? It's Tien. He might get pulled back in his first blood. Cube will go down, but not before Tien gives over. Very good with economically building towards items. Karis jumps forwards. Good combo. Anyone else on his side of the map? No, not just yet. Oh, ult comes in from Breathe, unassisted, gets the Eclipse. Oh my god, that's some insane damage. Breathe. Gonna get some assists, but flash away from the Zenith Blade means that Hung is in danger. Turret Shot comes through, means that Hung has to disengage from the play. Vampire on the side of the map. Karis takes a Q2, which means he's a little bit in danger. Tien, what's he gonna do? Does he just jump towards him? Does indeed. Teleport comes through. Xin Zhao might have to flash out. What's the plan here? He just chooses to go 1-for-1. Why does he choose to ult there? Very strange from Tien. Could have chosen to E. Hey, it's totally good to see you. And thank you for the follow, Pierce, as well. Appreciate it. Okay, Grubsing started up, but Wukong has to disengage from that. Not a great place to be stuck on the red side. Grub taking is very difficult because you're pinned against the wall. Don't really have to be. Don't want to have you back against the wall like that. Teleport coming in from the Galio. Aurora's here too. Aurora doesn't have ult. Galio does though. Yeah, you don't win this fight. So WE, sadly for them, just end up being they spectate a little bit. Safari League of Legends like to call it. You look at the wildlife DC combo. Bit of a mistake. Has the ignite too. I think that definitely should have been a kill. Cast worth of energy. About 70 in the early game, and it goes up to I think 100 or so, maybe. I might be going from less than that. Karis jumping forwards, Light way too far forwards. Great flash out of the E, but not enough to survive. No idea why he's walking that far forwards. No vision on either side of the lane. Gets punted down. Good engage by Karis and Vampire. Helps against Sundered Sky and the passive of the Aatrox. Good ward control from WE. They haven't stopped Breathe from getting in from top river, though. This could be a big problem. Remember, Tien does have himself a lot of gold right now. Not a good ult again from Hung. Come on, man. You got to do better than that on the Leona. Cube goes straight into the middle of the fight, as does Breathe, but Breathe has a Galio. Cube has no one. Poppy ult turns out the Galio, but I don't know whether that really helps. Tien gets a great turnaround onto the Aatrox, who is now down. Taunt from the Galio saves his teammate as Vampire goes too deep and meets the sunlight. WE fumble the team fight. Cube goes alone into the backline. Breathe had a friend on Taeun. Karis might be able to get himself a combo here, but not going to be able to hit that E, and that's nasty. He's starting to switch between targets there. Taeun is going to jump forwards. Yes, he is, but you need to be a little bit careful there. Or do you barrier pop by Light? Great turnaround by Taeun. Get some damage back. So, Herald just about to be finished by Tien. Get out of there. But another battle from Hung. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. And as we said before, there is a tale of two top laners. Breathe goes in with the Galio. Yes, the Poppy ult punts him out, but I actually think that Poppy ult saves the Galio, because at least you could turn around onto them. That's a bad Poppy ult for me. And then he flashes forward, doesn't get the wall stun, dies. So Vampire, good escape from the initial play, but then bad ult, bad ending to the fight. Not the best fight from the Poppy, who didn't get laning phase value. Struggling to get teamfight value now either. Feats of Strength, completed by Waybo, of course. Helps them with those extra stats. Dragon now for them too, so 1 dragon apiece. Right, so WE, I guess they hold on for 2 items and see what comes around that. Problem is, the Wukong's not getting to 2 items particularly quickly, and that's a big part of your spike. That is potentially a big fight coming through from Breathe. Taeun dodges everything. Really well played from him. Can you jump forward and do any more damage? Needs to be a little bit careful here. Doesn't have his ear as flash up right now. Good damage back. Taeun, good Ezreal performance so far. Of course, he was an oft-maligned player in LCK. Been okay here in LPL. Well, better than expected. Nothing, really. W don't force a fight anywhere. They can't, really. Another battle. Ult comes through from Light. And start to hit down that turret with 6 grubs. Yeah, nice stuff. Remember, folks, if they get themselves the Ruinous Atacon, they basically have 7 and a bit grubs instead of 6 because of the way that Ruinous Atacon gives you 25% extra neutral objective damage. Not neutral objective buffs. Tien goes in. Vampire fells another W. He's really not been good with those Ws today, has he? He had a decent... Yeah, he had okay games earlier in the day. This one feels like it's been his weakest so far. A second, they should be able to see that. Yeah. They see that. The minions give him away. Xiaohu going up towards that. Are they going to be in time? Is there a teleport to come through? Not from Breathe. This is going to get a little bit dicey. Of course, it's the Ruinous one. Are we going to get jungle here in time? No, so it'll have to be a fight. And the Poppy ult comes through. Weibo just misjudged the map, and they won't get themselves there in time. Galliot comes back through. The Poppy ult not meaning that much, but, I mean, the Hong doesn't go in deep enough, so it doesn't really mean that much anyway. Teleport coming through from the Aatrox. He's going to get immediately CC down. Remember, this is not the GA afterguard, so you don't get that extra ability. Another W fail from Vampire, so he has to flash out. Tian going forwards again. Ult comes in from Breathe and forces the issue home. WE, they get themselves an Atacon, but it is not your Guardian Angel. It is just a hearse. WE get Atacon, but at what cost? It is a 5 for none. Waybo put them in the dirt, and WE may have just thrown this game off of an objective sneak. Fastu, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it so much. As Waybo. Yeah, I mean, they didn't spot the objective going down at first. The minions gave them the heads up, which gets them into the fight. Vampires. Weibo, very, very happy with how this game is going now. Breathe, what an insane series of Ambessa games he's had. The first in this one, very, very powerful from them. The rundown looked so easy. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. Just feels like Weibo just got that extra chase down potential. The Shinzan W and E's, the make it rain slows, the follow up everything. Ambessa's a million dashes. Yeah, it makes it very easy to play through the fight. Monkey doesn't even have himself 2 items. He said, oh, let's play for the 2 item spike. Well, they have it on most of the people, but they don't have a mid jungle. They're so far behind. Karis doesn't have Shadow Flame. Monkey doesn't have his second item either. So what happens now? Tian could just jump in again, and they find them as the turret falls. Karis jumps out, but he can't do anything to save the Poppy. Vampire has once again died. A difficult game from the support team WE as Weibo don't even need a Baron. They got 6 grubs. They can walk up and destroy these towers so effortlessly. Nobody an inhibitor broken without the aid of a Baron buff. X-Gate out from Xiaohu. As he'll go to clear out that top wave potentially. Baron is up and available. Beauty to watch that champion. Baron started up again. Most of the ults available from WE. 3 big ones missing from Weibo. Oh, Breathe doing a nice thing here. He's just not using his passive dash. So Vampire loses all of his HP. Oh my god, that's a lot of work. Wallstone comes through, but now Vampire needs to use his ult early, and now suddenly he doesn't have his ult for the Baron. So what happens now? Monkey has flash, has ult, could look for a Baron steal, and that should be the objective. Good ult coming across from Taeyun. Karis might look to burn him down. That's a good combo to Light, and Light dies. The AD carry's gone, and Karis has done his job. Here comes the ultimate coming through from the Galio. That saves part of the fight. Taeyun's jumped forwards, but now he doesn't have a way out. The Ezreal jumps in to his demise. Yes, the Bunny gets a kill onto Misfortune, but that will not be the game-changing play. WE have fallen apart. They have been out-statted. They have been outgunned. And WE have fallen apart again. Teleport onto the Nexus coming in from Xiao, who says, yeah, I've got enough damage. I've done 5,000 damage in the team fight. Xiaohu, fantastic game on the Galio, channeling some 2017 vibes from him. The turrets will go down, and WE will be 0-3, whereas Weibo finished their day off at 2-1. Leaving us with one last game of the day of our first round robin of Group A. So important are these games for seeding into the next stage. WE at 0-3 have set themselves up for a very uphill battle the next time that Group A comes to play.